The first step in building your highlight video is making sure that within a notebook or within a spreadsheet that you're recording all the moments that are relatively positive from any games that you have had within the last 1 to 2 years. After collecting clips from a minimum of 6 to 8 games, you now have to pick what clips will make the rough draft. When deciding what clips make it, it's important to discard clips where a negative action occurs. For example, you can see in this clip that the attacking player gets on the ball and has many wonderful dribbling moments where she is beating 3 players on the dribble, but unfortunately, because the shot went over the net, it does not qualify as a highlight. After selecting all the clips that will be in your highlight video, it's now time to start screen recording. You can do the screen record process through either your phone or either a laptop or a desktop, it does not matter. If you are unsure of how to screen record a video either off your phone or off your computer, this is something that's very easy to look up on Google or to YouTube to learn quickly. It's now time for you to upload your videos onto iMovie or import them. So you're going to go into this down arrow button. You're going to click on it and it will bring you into your Finders app within your laptop. So you're going to find your highlight, you're going to click on it, you're going to import selected, and then it will show up in your queue here. So once you have all your videos uploaded into your queue, you're going to need one more additional thing. You're going to need something called the PNG arrow. This is what's going to be able to be dropped over your video to point out who the player in action is. So I'm going to grab my video from the queue and drag it down here so I can make edits. One of the first edits you're probably going to have to make on your video is it might have some leftovers. So if you've recorded on your phone, you're going to have to drop your screen back down, and you just want to make sure that doesn't show on the video. It looks unprofessional. Or if you're on your laptop, you're going to eventually have to click end record or end QuickTime movie, and then that will show up. So you just want to make sure you delete that part if it is on the ends or the beginnings of your video. In order to break up a clip like this, you click on a spot and then you use the command B, and it will separate your video, and then you can just delete the leftovers that you don't want. So once you got your video cleaned up, it's now time to figure out where you're going to highlight your player. So I have a player here that is going to score a goal, and I need to figure out the right time to highlight them. So I'm going to choose this moment here. I'm going to use the speed tab, go down to freeze frame. On my freeze frame, I'm going to go anywhere between 1 to 1.5 seconds. I'll choose 1.5 seconds for this freeze frame. So that means that the video is going to be freezed for 1.5 seconds. That gives me my arrow time to point out who the player is that is doing the action. So I need to line up my arrow for 1.5 seconds. Once I do that and I have it lined up, I need to click on my arrow. I need to go into the cropping tab and hit fit. Then I need to go into the video tab and hit picture in picture. Once I do that, it should give me my PNG arrow, and I can adjust and I can move it around. So I'm going to move it over the player in action, and then I'm going to hit enter. So now when my video plays, it will highlight the designated player. In some clips, when you had screen recorded them, you might have accidentally screen recorded the clip too long. So on either before the action or after the action, there's unnecessary parts of the game that you don't want to be seen. So in those cases, you're going to have to go through the video and you're going to have to basically find the start and the end time of the highlight itself. So it will just take you watching the clip a few times. Once you figure out a good point to break it, you're going to press Command B, and then you're going to delete the parts that you don't want to see. Same with stuff at the end, so you can get rid of the leftovers that you don't want. So now again, you're going to go back in and you're going to hit the highlighted player with the arrow. It will be about 15 seconds shorter. It will get to the point. The player will be highlighted, the action will be shown. When you are planning the overall layout of your video, it's important to note that you need to have actions grouped together. In this action here, it had the player in question scoring a goal. So for me, I want to make sure then that I have other goals or other goal involvements, whether it be assists, also around that moment. Organizing my highlight video so that it goes potentially like this. It could be goals to start with, it could be assists in the middle, and then it could be passing, defending, and skills at the end so that it's more coherent as someone watches it. So now I have a goal in one clip, and then the very next clip, I'm coming back with an assist. So now I'm trying to portray to someone or a coach that if I'm an attacking player, look, I can score goals, I can get assists, I have lots of goal involvements. When you are determining the order of the videos, you always want to start off strong with some of your strongest clips. For instance, in this video, you're going to see a really good goal that comes off a volley right there. So this might be a good clip to initially put in as the opening clip. Once you are finished recording your video, your final step is to upload it to either YouTube, your Huddle account, your NCSA profile, whatever it's going to be uploaded as to have college coaches view it. In order to upload, you're going to click on this top right icon, the share icon, and you're either going to export file and save it onto your laptop and then upload it to YouTube, or there's this tab right here that will allow you to directly upload it to YouTube. Once you have it uploaded, all you need to have is the link, and then you can share that and it can be viewed by anyone.